Hello viewers, Marianne from Revealing Light Tarot. Thank you for joining me today. I'll be looking at air signs for the month of August. This is for sun signs, this is for your rising or ascendant sign, and also have a look where your moon is. If it's in an air sign, this reading could be for you as well. These are general readings, not personal readings, so if they resonate with you, claim it. If they don't, move on. Come back to them maybe mid-month and see if there are any messages for you. So let's get started with Gemini, then we'll move through to Libra and Aquarius. But first let's get started with Gemini. What's coming up in August for Gemini? What's coming up? You could be dealing with authorities, not authorities, but government in some way, an official type of person, because that's what I'm seeing clairvoyantly for some, not for all. Again, take it if it's relevant to you. So there could be the month could be marked by dealings with whether it is your health department, a legal issue. Some kind of dealing with official people in some way. So what's coming up? What are the messages? Yeah. Some of you also are really feeling, because I'm just seeing somebody standing at their window looking out from their curtain. Some of you are really feeling the lockdown. It's just going on and on. It's like a wish to be outside. And I am reminded that it is safe to walk in the park. It is safe to, walk out in the open air. So it's healthy to get outside, even if it is actually just sitting in your back yard or sitting on your porch. Extending your view out from, rather than sitting in the lounge room looking out the window. Get outside if you can, if the weather permits, and sit on your front porch or sit in your backyard. There is a need for some that I'm feeling, there is a need to get outside. Okay, so, the world isn't passing you by. You need to just find creative ways to connect with the world rather than isolate yourself. Okay, show me what are the messages for Gemini for the month of August. Gemini, month of August, please, Spirit. Gemini, month of August. Gemini, month of August, yeah. So I'm still seeing that official person for someone. Relationships, yeah, the sum of us. And this is going back to the channel message that I had at the beginning, is that you need to find ways to join, to link with other people, whether that's relatives or whether that is in your community, because this is number 12. And this is, of course, made up of 1, which is the self, and 2, which is unity with others. And together they equal the 3. 3 is the card of spiritual finding, well, it is creativity, but it's also communication, creative ways to communicate with others. So a big message for some on relationships. It's a Venus energy in this card as well, which is, again, talking about the desire that we all have to connect with others in a loving way. Okay, so this is again around the security, going to that base chakra, the security. One of the ways we feel security and stability is to connect with the community. So big message coming through the cards there. Divine connection as well. It's all about connection. Number 40, 40. 4 is foundations. This is another Venus energy as well. So for some, I'm channeling a real connection needed, both on the ground and with the divine. And that will get you through this period of introspection, and also, in some cases, sheltering at home, lockdowns, a world that we feel increasingly less secure in. You really need to find ways to connect with community, but also to connect with divine. Because when we connect with spirit, life offers an abundance that we may not have noticed before. So all these areas are ways in which that you can plug those gaps that I feel that you're feeling. Gemini need to be talking. They need to be communicating. It's what they thrive on. So make it happen. And for those in their work as well, the answer could be also doing something that you love. So whether this is a hobby or whether this is, again, looking at your career, rethinking your career. This is time for a reset. This is number 8. And of course, when you turn 8 on its side, it is the infinity symbol. So again, I'm getting a draw to the lower chakras here with you, but also to the crown chakra as well. And of course, that's the spiritual overlay on all of this. Let's take a look at what's at the base of the pack, and it certainly is adaptation. This is a Virgo energy, and this is finding your way. So huge message for some that are in the middle of lockdown, that may be, sheltering in place or may not be going out as much. You need to find ways to connect with your community, and you also need to beef up, can I just put it like that, your connection with spirit. One of the ways that you can do both of these things is to tap into your own creativity. All right, so that's the message from the Revealing Light Oracle for the month of August for Gemini. Let's now take a look through the Light Seers Tarot Lens, which is a tarot deck I've had for about, maybe 8-9 months now. And I just recently got, maybe more, maybe even a year, perhaps last summer, but I've just recently got a companion tarot deck, same developer, same artist, the Muse Tarot, which I absolutely love, and we'll be using that more and more, particularly in my tarot scopes. So let's have a look. Let's have a look now at some tarot messages through the tarot for Gemini. What is the energies that will be important or affecting or impacting on Gemini, our Gemini friends, for the month of August, Spirit? Messages, words that Gemini may benefit from, may need to hear for the month of August, please, Spirit. Gemini, month of August. Gemini, month of August. Yeah. I'm getting a real pull to somebody who's really worried about the pandemic and also the number of deaths as well. Maybe this is a collective consciousness that I'm tapping into. Let's see. Because I saw the Six of Swords. There's a lot of healing that is needed at the moment. We've got the Queen of Swords, first card out of the rank, and this is this objectivity. This is very much your energy, Gemini. Of course, it's in the up in the head. It brings forward logic. It brings forward stability through grounding oneself in logic, in this energy of being very grounded and not letting your thoughts move away from you. I'll just, if you wouldn't mind, check my, that's a message that's just come through. Just pardon me for a minute. Okay, so I'll just leave that there and we'll keep going. Apologies. All right, the Page of Cups, surprise news. Let me bring the laptop down because you really do need to see these cards. So first up, we've got the Queen of Swords, and this Queen is sitting very stoically, very much in control here at the beginning of this reading. So I think that is your overall energy, but it could be a month where you're surprised by something. This is going back to the relationships card here. This is the Page of Cups. This is all about, water energy. So you've got air and water straight away, which, you know, which is probably, you know, because Gemini is an air sign, thinking, communicating, words, thoughts, and deliberate actions. And of course, the Page of Cups brings forward an emotional energy. So you could be surprised this month. I feel this could be a child, for example. When I say a child, a teenager, a young adult, one of your, it could even be a grown child. This is really where some of your thoughts lie, because we've got the relationship card. So let's see what else is going to unfold. The Nine of Cups, so you really are sitting in this emotional energy. The Nine of Cups is a breakthrough. So there could be a breakthrough around a child this month. It's the wish card. It's miracles. I mean, this person is just jumping for joy. And look what it is coming. This energy is coming from her heart chakra. So I feel, even though you bring forward this Queen of Swords energy, I do feel that in some way there's going to be a breakthrough, a much needed emotional breakthrough. I do feel this is in your relationships or with your children. As you've got the strength and endurance and fortitude card here. So I feel that that is a future-oriented card, that whatever changes for you this month actually will enable you to move forward more in that strength and endurance energy. So let's keep going. Okay, so for some, this is a motherhood energy. The Empress can be a mother, but this is also for those that this may not be applicable to. The other aspect of the Empress card is, and of course it's a number 3, and if you remember, you got that numeral coming through very strongly around creativity. This is the birth of something. So I feel that there's a message for some Gemini people in this era of pandemic that we all live in, that there is a need to tap into your creativity so that your life is not so much on hold anymore, but is moving forward and progressing. This seems to be a strong message. You need to connect with people. The Queen of Pentacles underneath the Page of Cups. I am talking to a mother here as well, because it's sitting, the other aspect of the Queen of Pentacles is the domestic goddess, I guess, that provides, that brings in the food and of course that abundance energy. Some interesting energies here. I'm getting earth energies, I'm getting water energies, and I'm also getting, of course, you sitting in your air energy as well. Both the King and Queen of Pentacles sitting alongside one another. This could be a mother and a father here, or could be a relationship that is renewing, because we've got the masculine and the feminine earth signs here. But it doesn't necessarily mean we're looking for an earth sign. It means that you're grounding yourself with that earth energy, and it's sitting alongside the Empress card. So there, for some, this is the launch, or an orientation, or an introduction of a new, could even be business here. And if you are thinking about this, it has the potential to be quite profitable with that Empress card there. The Two of Wands, again, you know, it's like I'm channeling quite a lot of Gemini people here, because this again is the person looking outside the window, which I saw at the beginning. And someone is feeling, or a group of Gemini people are really feeling this lack of contact with people. It's really starting to tell. The message sitting under the Strength card is one of patience. The Two of Wands. Be patient. Things are moving through. There are things that you can do in order to reconnect with community and loved one. For some Geminis, sitting underneath the Empress card is this beautiful solar plexus energy, this happiness, the getting of wisdom, a rite of passages has been completed, and we've got this energy of tapping into happier times, more joyful times, which is lovely. Some major arcanas jumping out here, I feel. Let's see what's underneath. Yeah, the the Page of Cups, there's in terms of a relationship, there is a reinvigoration here. There is a more stability with the Lovers card. It is the card, it is you. You're bringing through your energy because that is a Gemini card. Something is really turn for you, Gemini, or will turn for you in the month of August. It is a new abundance you're bringing through, not just for yourself, but for your family as well. And it's coming through very, very quickly with this Chariot sitting under a miracle or a breakthrough. These are absolutely beautiful cards. Now here we have the Moon card, which is more like a Cancerian energy. It is number 18 as well. Remember that 8 came up, and I said if you turn it to one side, it is the infinity symbol. There is something around relationships or some message here of something, a love or a relationship which is eternal. So for anyone who has lost someone precious to them or is pining the loss of connection, there is an eternal aspect to, we're reminded that love is eternal. The Moon card talks about working on your shadow side, but it also talks about something that is deeply hidden coming to the surface as well. So this watery Cancerian energy. I think for some, because through the issues that this pandemic has raised, they're having to really look and do that shadow work, that which introspection and loss of contact has really brought forward. But there is a breakthrough in August for you in some way. We do have the Three of Pentacles, which could be a third party situation in relationships as well. But this generally means bringing forward a skill. Now we had the Make It Happen card in the Oracle. So working with others to accomplish something. You could be, for some Geminis, they could be called upon to accomplish something of importance, and they're going to be drawn on for their skills, and Gemini are quite happy in that role. The Five of Swords, whatever. This is a challenging energy. It talks about really having to work through some, I guess, more negative aspects of humanity. It can be. This card can be an abuse of some description. I feel that's ending. I feel that you've got help here. I feel that you've been quite worried. This is being tied up in your own thoughts, but I do feel that this is a movement forward, because if you look at these two cards, this is probably Gemini maybe a month ago or in the past, but this is Gemini now. So something is changing in August for you. You are freeing yourself from those restrictions, and they are mental thought based restrictions. And we've got the Fool card. Definitely there is this new start for you. You're recreating something here, and I'm drawn to the energy that you're going to be putting out in the future. It is the start of something beautiful, I feel. It is zero. The Fool is the zero card, meaning the potential. The potential of what you can bring in is absolutely massive. We do have you again, your male counterpart, sitting in this energy here, and these two have already worked it all out. So something is changing for you, Gemini, in the month of August. It is a good change. It is a breakthrough. For some, it is around relationships. For some, it will be diversifying and perhaps even starting something new. But for others, it will be a real breakthrough in relationships. So if any of those messages apply, please do take them, Gemini. I'll move on to Libra now, and we'll see what's going on for Libra in the month of August. Let me just cut these cards. Libra in the month of August. Libra, the month of August. Libra, the month of August. Show me Libra in the month of August. Libra, month of August. Show me Libra in the month of August. Libra. Show me Libra in the month of August. Libra for the month of August. Let's draw a couple of oracles and see where we're at with the oracles. So, Libra, some overarching energies, messages, Libra, the month of August. Show me Libra. Show me Libra in the month of August. I feel for some Libras you will be wanting to take some time out. I feel there's a real need to do that. I feel there's a need to really contemplate, because I'm getting review, to contemplate your options. This is a really important card because often we can feel powerless or feel that in some way the choice isn't ours, but that choice is never ever taken away from us, because one of the beautiful things that we are given is free will, and we at any time, no matter what our circumstances are, we get the choice, even if it is in relation to the attitude we will take to adversity. Now, I'm not saying this is an adverse circumstance for you, but you are being, there is a lesson here with the 1 and 7. Of course, 1 is the self, 7, of course, is lessons, the getting of wisdom. We never stop. We never stop learning things, and even an elderly person is still learning something. And I do feel for the month of August for Libra, it is that you do indeed have options. You are never boxed in. But it is this is a Mars energy. So the message here is that you actually do need to take some action. You need to make the choice. That's the action you need to take, and then you need to follow through on the choice. Okay, so we've got strength here, self-knowledge, self-acceptance and awareness. There is a need here. This is a Leo energy, and of course it is 14, 1 being self, 4 being foundational work. There is a need to remember your strengths, remember your abilities, remember your gifts, remember what you've given in the past to not just to society but to your loved ones as well, because I do feel with this image of you needing to rest, that there's been a situation that has actually knocked you around a little bit, and it's been quite difficult, but I do feel healing coming forward. It'll come. This is the hope card. Even in the dark, the light of hope is just waiting to be seen. It is a Uranus energy, and of course 3 and 6 are part of Nikola Tesla's magic codes to the universe, 3, 6 and 9. 3 of course being creativity, 6 being healing and also spiritual solutions. And of course 9, we're moving toward the end of a cycle, and we're generating a renaissance. So I feel in August, Libra, there is a situation that's been very difficult for you. You've had to show strength, but you could actually get something come through that's unexpected, which will lead to some kind of healing of this situation. So don't give up. The other question that I want to, and here, look, we've got our Renaissance card on the bottom. Okay, so this is what I feel is occurring. Here's our 9. Thank you, Mr. Tesla, for, oh God, and we keep going, our 6 as well. Thank you, Mr. Tesla, for showing us those, or giving us the that sequence 3, 6, 9. If you're interested, you can Google that, Tesla's 3, 6, 9 sequence, and you will see there. So you will get that information. there is this occurring. I feel at the moment it's difficult terrain for you. You have options, but don't give up hope, because with that Uranus energy there in August for you, I feel that a breakthrough's going to occur. So lovely cards for Libra. I'm glad you drew those. Let's move to the tarot. What's happening for Libra in the month of August? Show me Libra. Show me Libra in the month of August. Libra. Show me Libra in the month of August. Libra, show me. Oh, something's come out. The Fool. Absolutely. With that 9, that Renaissance and that breakthrough card, there is a new start looming. May not come in August, but it's part of an action you are being called to take to bring yourself forward, that new start. So show me Libra. Show me Libra in the month of August. Show me Libra for the month of August. So I'm getting Saturn energy here, which is talking about, Saturn energy is talking about the taskmaster, you know, really being forced to be very disciplined about the actions you're taking. So there's another message coming forward for you, Libra, that, you know, you can take some time out, but in order to progress, you need to be making those decisions, looking at those options and taking action on them. Show me Libra for August. Libra for August. All right, so we do have the Knight of Wands. This is about inspiration and passion. This is fire energy here, the beating of a drum, the creation of something, movement forward is very important. But I do feel you've been quite anxious in the past. You could still be anxious. The Nine of Swords, though, it's talking about an ending, or you're moving into the end of that anxiety. Watch your thoughts as well. You always have a choice, including how to think. Now we have the Wheel of Fortune, which corresponds with that breakthrough hope card in the Oracle. Something's going to shift for you. Something unexpected is going to come forward to make that shift. And we've got the Lovers. It could be, you know, it could be around, you know, the Lovers. Yes, it can mean relationships. Yes, for some, it could be someone new is on the horizon. For others, it could be a reinvigoration or a shift in their close relationship. But for others still, it talks about doing something, creating something that you love. And this is drawing on that Leo energy in the month of August. So yeah, this big picture, action-oriented fire energy of Leo. So there's a shift happening, and you're almost going to be able to rediscover your mojo, which is what the Knight of Wands is. Here is the Four of Swords. You lost it. Absolutely. This is what I saw. I actually saw when I opened up for Libra, somebody in a bath, basically taking time out, soaking in that bath. So I do feel there's an energy here of needing to look after yourself. But I also feel it's taking time out to think, to choose the options and regain that mojo, regain that inspiration. The Nine of Swords, yeah, you are going to bring this anxiety under control. I do feel you just need the space to do it. And then I feel you're going to bring forward that air logic. So you're turning up in your own reading, and with a caution not to let thoughts move away from you. There is this enlightenment, which is an aspect of the hope card. Hope can be found, light can be found in very dark places. You only have to look and turn on that light. This is what a message from this card as well. Underneath the Lovers, we have the Empress. Yeah, so there is abundance for you. And I do feel it is in doing something that you love. So even though you might not see the options right now, this reading is telling you there are options there for you to consider, and you need to review all of your options and take some action on those choices. The Ace of Wands, this is all about regaining your inspiration. So there is a renaissance happening for you, Libra, or a renaissance on the way for you. I do feel these are very important cards for you at the moment. So we've got hope, looking for that light, that breakthrough, which is coming for you according to this reading. And of course, something is shifting with that Wheel of Fortune. This can also be create your own masterpiece. I should finish that thought. Create your own masterpiece. This is what this Ace of Wands is talking about. I do feel there's some spiritual retreat here for you with this King of Cups sitting right alongside the Hierophant. To me, these people are both sitting, and we've got the Emperor taking control. Oh, Libra, you're going to really make it happen. Something is going to occur that's going to allow you to make that shift. And look at these cards. Where you've not had the control, you're going to get the control. But first, you're going to take a break. First, you're going to really get back in touch with what you've been missing. It could be you've been on the go for a long, long time. But look what is happening with this Hierophant energy and this Ace of Wands. You can see why I love this deck so much. The colours in themselves are just divine. Divine, literally divine. These indigos and these violets and blues, gorgeous, gorgeous upper body chakra energies. So you're going to need to take some time out a bit, I feel, to just calm thoughts from a fairly, I guess, demanding situation in the past. Okay, but again, as I said, there is this shift, there is this movement forward, which is really nice to see coming forward in the reading for you, Libra, for the month of August. All right, let's move to our final air sign, Aquarius. And of course, we have a full moon in Aquarius on the 3rd or 4th of August, depending on where you're located in the southern or the northern hemisphere. Okay, let's have a look at this full moon in Aquarius. Aquarius, it's in your own sign. Wow. And in fact, I should get the degree that full moon is occurring, because when you look at your natal chart, you should be able to see what house and what area that full moon might affect you. So let's just see if I can go down to this and have a look at that full moon. It's the 4th, 3rd. Looks like it's 10, nearly 10 degrees. Is it in Aquarius? Let me see if I can. I'm having trouble reading the writing. I haven't got my reading glasses on. Where are we? Yeah. It will. The full moon. The moon is moving out of Capricorn into Aquarius. I think it is around 11 degrees. But don't hold me to that. I can't really see the writing. But I should Google it for you, because it is important. If I'm stopping for it, it's important. Let me just bear with me, please, Aquarius. And I'll see if I can find it. Let's have a look. If I can get it reasonably quickly, I'll persevere with this. Oh, they're just giving me the times. Well, we already know the times. Okay, no, I can't find it quickly. So what I'll do is I'll put it in the drop-down menu for you. Okay, let's have a look. Full moon in Aquarius for Aquarians. August for the month of August. Tarot scopes for August for Aquarians. Okay. I actually do have internet trouble here today, so that's not helping either. So we'll leave it and move on. All right. Let's have a look at August for the month. Aquarius for the month of August. Aquarius for the month of August. Show me Aquarius. Aquarius for the month of August. Aquarius for the month of August. Show me Aquarius for the month of August. All right. I didn't pull your oracle, but I will finish the reading with that. So we've got the Nine of Pentacles, freedom, resources, financial resources. This is a beautiful card. It is showing me that one of the ways, because the full moon intruded into this reading to begin with and threw me a little bit, it is showing me that there's going to be a beneficial aspect for you with that full moon in Aquarius. You're bringing something to a conclusion. I feel Aquarians are on solid ground, and that's the other aspect of this. You've got to a certain position where you're able to actually pick and choose. So there is a solidarity coming through here, and that you've earned some type of freedom. The Three of Pentacles, again, this is earth energy for you. How will the full moon affect you? Of course, this is connecting with others, but also being fairly sure of yourself, sitting quite comfortably in your own skills. So just moving, though, to the month, generally, we do have the Knight of Wands. So that's inspiration, passion. I feel you could, for some Aquarians, you could be offered a job. For some, you could be even offered some kind of extra role here. You could even pick something up, a gain, a financial gain, because this is what I'm seeing, that for your particular skill, you're going to be rewarded for it in some way. We do have this passion and inspiration as well. So again, going back to the full moon, this is kind of energizing you. You're going to feel energized this month, Aquarius, and you're going to be able to share that with others. For some, this Eight of Pentacles is all about the work. So I'm getting a very strong draw. This is, again, somebody who's very skilled, and we've got the moon here. So I just want to stop, because what I'm feeling is for Aquarius that the full moon has has come into this reading for a reason. And for some reason, the fact that my internet wasn't working, I don't have my glasses, I can't give you the exact degrees. I feel that full moon is going to be very important for you. And for some that are watching this reading, it is around their work. I do feel that they're going to be financially rewarded in some way, or they're going to be offered a chance to work with others. It's almost like bringing that Aquarius energy to the table, and sharing it. I do feel there is something around needing to share what you're good at, sharing what you do well. So it's all this reading is all, to me, about you coming into your own in relation to your skills or what you offer other people. And it could even be, again, I'm looking at the community level. There is a celebration here. So even though it's Leo's month, in some way this full moon in Aquarius is going to be really important for Aquarians, in that they're going to sort of come into their own in some way. It's like stepping back and saying, yeah, I do have a lot to offer. I do have enough, and I have enough because I have given and earned myself enough. and I'm at a stage now where I can pick and choose. I've reached some kind of goal, is what I'm feeling, and it's going to come through for Aquarius this month. The Page of Swords, yeah, there is this revelation about just, I think, the essence of who you are, and it is going to come forward around that full moon time for Aquarius. Really positive cards. We've got the Lovers. So for some, this is around, again, your friends might just show you just how important they are to you, or how important you are to them, and vice versa, because this is all about working with others. It's an interesting read for Aquarius. Let's keep going. Four of Pentacles, yeah. So if there are any lingering doubts or insecurities, please put them to one side, because this is you as opposed to this person who is really holding on, and what's holding them back is their own insecurity. So open up. If you are feeling a little bit insecure about finances, open up, because I feel that this is you've got progress in the future, not the opposite. Not the opposite. Okay, so yeah, Queen of Pentacles. I'm getting a big draw to somebody or a group of people who are really being recognized for the work they do. And I'm reminded to have this gratitude energy, or attitude, I should say, gratitude for what you have, you've got enough, you've got freedom, you've got the freedom to make choices. So it's like a remembering of that, and not to slip back into this energy of insecurity, particularly around your finances, I'm feeling. Let's keep going. All right, so we've got the Two of Swords, because this is somebody that is at a crossroads, but also somebody who has, if they let themselves, with these crows here, it's like if they let themselves fear change, they're actually going to hamstring themselves. They actually need to be more confident in the future. So again, that doubt, if you're doubting yourself, try not to. Bring forward this logic and objectivity here. This is, associated with air energy, the Queen of Swords. It talks about stability, talks about security, but it is around your own mental and psychological state. You have control over that, because what I see here are very, very positive cards, not the other way around. And it really is up to you to really reconnect with that gratitude energy and watch these feelings of insecurity here. The Hierophant, this is a higher source, connecting with your higher source. And this to me, even though it is a Taurian energy, it does to me talks to me about what Aquarians can bring forward, the higher self. This is Aquarians are the sign of the humanitarian in the zodiac. So lifting yourself, lifting your thoughts, if you are allowing thoughts and emotions to bring you down. I've got every suit here in the tarot. I have wands. I have earth energy with pentacles. I have cups. And I also have the energy that you're most comfortable in, Aquarius, which is swords. So there's a good mix. I feel again I'm getting drawn back to remembering just how balanced you are, Aquarius, and somehow the full moon is going to highlight that. We do have a celebration, a reunification with community, with family. Again, through inspiration, and understanding just how balanced you are. We've got the moon, of course, the moon energy, the full moon energy. This is going to be quite important, this full moon for you, Aquarius. remembering that you do have choices to make about whether you're going to sit in this freedom, Aquarian energy, or whether you're going to allow thoughts with this Two of Swords type energy to overtake you. So again, you have the ability to withstand whatever is being thrown at you at the moment. And I think if you forget that in August, which of course the devil is, they need to be reminded and to break out of the thoughts, to allow the light through, not to concentrate or focus on the insecurities. But I do feel if you can do that, August is actually going to be quite a positive, life-affirming month for you, where you get a good idea of just who you are and also the essence of who you are. So let's draw from the Revealing Light Oracle deck and see what we get for you, Aquarius. So this is around, self-esteem, strong self-esteem, I feel, for Aquarians. All right, so show me Aquarius for the month of August. Messages, please, for Aquarius to finish this reading. Now that did want to come out. So we've got adversity here. And this, again, if you're insecure, I feel for some Aquarians there is a real worry, or they're allowing themselves to be worried about finances. There are lessons here, that we can all learn, even if it is how to budget, how not to spend as much, how to roll with the changes that we are undergoing, because this is all about change here. So show me what are the most important messages for Aquarius? Messages for Aquarius. Okay, so we've got make it happen there, the 8. So you've got a real draw to the 8, to your work here. I feel that you are in some way going to be rewarded for what you bring to the table. And we've got divine connection 4-0, which is foundational work. This is the rainbow bridge, basically. This is around connecting with spirit, and noticing the abundance that you actually do have, which is that 9 of Pentacles energy. Rather than sitting in this adversity energy, letting things get you down, you've got a real choice to make. I think for some Aquarians, they love their work. They put a lot of time and skill and learning into what they do. For other Aquarians, it can be open up that creative portal in yourself. But this is, of course, is around keeping your thoughts positive, keeping your thoughts up, not dwelling in this adversity energy. And a message here around creativity. This is taking journeys, if not physical journeys. This is talking about embracing the new. So for some Aquarians, they could actually even be taking on something new in their career. There is that reward, as I said, for the skills they bring to the table. But I think the overriding message for Aquarians at the moment for August is sit in that wonderful freedom, humanitarian, knowing the self, solidarity, being solid within yourself. Sit in that energy. If you're ever feeling doubts, kick it up a bit. With that Hierophant card, shift your attitudes and energy to the higher self. I feel you're going to be learning that this month in some way. But overall, I do feel some positive cards there coming forward for Aquarians. Do watch that full moon time, because that came forward into this reading quite strongly. It will be a very significant time for Aquarius. I'll put the degrees in the drop down menu as well, so you can then go to your natal chart and look at where that exact degree is falling in your natal chart, and that will give you a little bit of an inspiration or an enlightenment, I guess, as to what messages the full moon has for you. All right, I'm going to leave it there, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Thanks for tuning into this reading, and I'll be back again with another shortly. Thank you.